The bagpipes are throwing me off. What's... I give up, white flag. Waving the white flag on that one here on Good Things. Tanya?
I don't know. I was thinking Journey to Bethlehem, but I know that's not it because I know that's not on the soundtrack.
It's The Boy and the Heron. Topped the box office last weekend.
Yes. And it just received a Critics' Choice Best Animated Film nomination.
Oh,
so
there you go. So one to get out and sort of see. Remind us, family friendly?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So, gosh, I didn't realize it came in number one. That's amazing.
It's the latest Ghibli movie, and Studio Ghibli and the director Miyazaki, even when they put out bad movies, they're still visually stunning.
Yes.
99% of the time family friendly, and even if the adults don't care for the story, kids usually tend to like them.
There you go. Well, it was a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Until he started speaking and I couldn't understand.
I got to go to an exhibit of his at the Academy Museum couple of years ago, and it was incredible to see. They had all of these giant screens set up, and every one of his films were on rotation, So it was really cool to see. Very, very talented.
Pretty cool. All right. What's this week?
Well, this week we've only got one big new release, and it's a great one, so it deserves to be alone. It's Wonka, and this is not a remake. It is a prequel to the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that we saw many years ago. This, I think, is actually supposed to be more of a sequel to the remake, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But honestly, I have never been a huge Willy Wonka fan. The first one kind of scared me, I think, when I was younger.
They are a little intimidating.
Yeah.
And little, not being a pun.
Yeah. And so I just never got on board with it because I guess I was just scared of it. And then when Johnny Depp took his turn, I did watch it once, but it's just never been my favorite my favorite subject, But this one has changed the game for me. It makes me want to go back and rewatch the other two. But this one stars Timothée Chalamet, who I think in real life he's like about 30, late 20s, something like that. But in this movie, he just takes on the persona of just an innocence and kind of a childlike quality that kind of lends itself to the Willy Wonka character and really sets it up for, where you see his future going. But we meet Willy, and he is been training on how to make chocolate, and he is ready to open his first store. And when he gets ready to do that, unfortunately, the place where he has settled down has other chocolatiers, and there's a chocolate mafia that are determined. It's three men. They're determined Willy Wonka is not going to get in this game. And so they do all kinds of stuff to break his spirit, get him, to stop him from making chocolate because they quickly realize that his product is far superior. But this movie, it also got a nomination for costume design. It's just really bright, beautiful. Timothy just got a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor. There's some of the familiar songs that we know from the original, but there's a couple of new ones. All I thought were very good and fun to listen to. The cast as a whole, some big names. Olivia Colman's in it. Keegan-Michael Key, and just a great ensemble that they've put together. And there's a new young actress who is in it, and she kind of steals the show for me. She's sort of the heart of the movie, and anyway, I just can't say enough good about it. I think it's certainly for the family.
I was going to say, at what age would you get it? Because EJ, are they still scary? They still look a little...
No, to me, it's not scary at all.
Okay.
And then this one, I also need to say the Oompa Loompas used to freak me out a little bit because of the colors. And in this one, there's only one, and you kind of find out.
One Oompa Loompa in the whole thing?
Just one.
Well, they realized that was a party foul in the last one.
Yeah. So, and he's played by Hugh Grant. And he does a great job. It's a really, really cute little character. And it sets the stage for the Oompa Loompas we see in the future.
Got it. Oh, okay, because this is a prequel.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just a whole lot of fun. The young actress is Kayla Lane. She plays, an orphan that Willie befriends, and he's determined. He's such a selfless, sweet person. He's determined that he is going to make her life better. And the way he's going to do it is through his chocolate.
Amen. Most girls would agree. My life better with chocolate.
But yeah, so it's great. I also did go and see Renaissance, the Beyonce concert film.
By yourself? Did you end up with
There were a few other people in there, but it didn't get crazy. Everybody just sat and watched it. But, this one, very much like Taylor Swift, starts off when, they sing their first song. They stand there just overwhelmed by the love the audience is giving them. They cry a little bit. They grab their hearts, and then it takes a different turn for Beyonce. Hers has a lot of behind the scenes stuff, which was my favorite part. Now, I will qualify this by saying I am a Beyonce up to Lemonade. I don't know if you remember that record that came out.
Before she had children, right?
Well, she had one, I believe. But anyway, her music from that point to today there are a few songs I like, but for the most part, it's not my favorite. I like her older stuff. And she only sang a couple of older songs. So the actual concert part, the production was incredible, but the music's just not my favorite. So it is rated R for a reason as well. So do not take your little girls to see this one like you might Taylor Swift.
No, when you said behind, I wasn't thinking behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I was like, you're going to see a lot of behind, but it's not behind the scenes.
Yeah. You're going to see both.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, it's definitely good. I'm glad I had this opportunity to see it and not have to pay $1,000, to go see it with everybody. I mean, with those people that she's so overwhelmed how much they love her. And I'm thinking, of course they do. They probably sold an organ to be here. But
true story.
Yeah. But yeah, so next week's going to be a big week. Wednesday, cool. Aquaman is coming out.
It's leading up to Christmas weekend.
Yeah. And then Christmas Day, we have Migration, which is a new animated movie. We've got The Iron Claw, which is a movie about wrestling. We've got The Color Purple and The Boys in the Boat.
I want to see that one.
Yeah, and so I have gotten to see The Color Purple, and it is fantastic. It's another musical. So here we go again. You have of course, it starts with the book, but then you have the original movie that Whoopi Goldberg was in and Oprah. And then from that, they adopted a stage musical, and now here we have another movie based on the stage musical. So it's got lots of music. Fantasia plays the main character. She's fantastic. Whoopi actually has a little bit of a cameo in it, which I thought was kind of fun, but it's excellent. Very well done. And it received many nominations this week, Golden Globes and Critics' Choice. So we'll be hearing a lot about The Color Purple.
What other one will you see over the next couple of days?
I'm definitely going to go see Aquaman. I have not had a chance to see that one yet. And, those aren't the best of all the
But he takes his shirt off.
Well, they're usually pretty funny. To me, he's kind of the Thor of the DC world as far as the humor.
Yeah. And he takes his shirt off.
But the Critics' Choice Awards are going to be January the 14th. And up for Best Picture is American Fiction, Barbie. Barbie actually got the most nominations of any film this year, broke the record, 18 nominations. The Color Purple, The Holdovers, which is a movie about kids that have to stay at their boarding school during the holidays. Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and Saltburn. So quite a long list there.
Quite a long list, but lots to get out and see. Not if not this weekend, not a real long list, but you definitely have some coming up as you look to your holiday weekend. Was it Boys in the Boat? Is that the name of it?
Yes,
That's
it'll
the one I
be
wanna
out on
see.
Christmas Day. It looks incredible.
Yeah, I may have to make effort to go see that one. But all right, as always, thank you for your time, Tanya. But you guys stick with us. We got more.